Hernandez and John Duran are both in Foxborough, Massachusetts at Gillette Stadium. What's the energy feeling like a few hours before things get going?
The energy is an issue because Tom Brady's going to have his statue unveiling here. So there's a lot of traffic coming into this.
Everybody's outside still.
Everybody's outside still, Leslie. So it's okay. It's okay. But the energy inside, we got Jaden Daniels who's warming up right now. Take a look out there. Dave's getting a shot there. Jaden Daniels, here's your breaking news, will not play tonight. We know that. That's been the point all along, and there's a reason for that. And now I'm going to tell you the reason for that, because Dan Quinn had a plan for the joint practice, has a plan for the game. Here's the big reason why.
There'll be some that'll play a lot in the practice and none in the game. There'll be another crew of players that'll play some at practice and some in the game. And then there'll be another group of players that'll play limited here today and a lot in the game. So the goal over those two sessions, how many evaluations can you get?
How many sessions can you get? This is very important right now to get this evaluation process going for the middle part and the bottom part of this roster. And now, a ceremonial tossing of the
passing of the microphone. And Chick, this is going to be a huge game. We get to finally see these rookies, especially the draft picks, on the field for the first time. 3 offensive players. Josh Connerly Jr. taken 29th overall. Also Jalen Lane, who's flashed at training camp, and a guy that's really caught the attention of coaches is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, or as he likes to be called, Bill. Head coach Dan Quinn really credits like he's a one-cut back at the line of scrimmage, does not take big hits, avoids tackles, and he really finds a burst at the line of scrimmage. Krosky-Merritt also just played 1 college football game at Arizona last season before he had ineligibility issues ending that season, but he was with the team the entire season. A character point the Commanders noticed and took into account when they drafted him in the 7th round. He knows tonight, another chance to prove he can be a playmaker in this offense.
First off, I got to prove it to them. They want to see it. They want to see it on the field, and I mean, I'm just happy that I've been counted out for so long, and people are finally realizing like that I have true talent, and it's just a blessing. I'm just gonna keep working at it.
Bill, for a young guy, loves football, competes, very explosive. Like, he got ruled ineligible at Arizona and stayed and played scout team the whole year, which is like nobody would do that, So that tells you right there the type of passion he has for it, and it shows up. So that was a exciting kind of pick for us.
And Kingsbury also said that running back room is just a wealth of talent. He said there's 6 to 7 guys in there that are going to be on an NFL roster, he believes. Obviously not all with the Washington Commanders, but as we know, these preseason games are an audition for 31 other NFL teams as well. But we could also we'll talk a little bit more about this at 7, but the rookies on defense, the 2 that were drafted, Kay Medrano and Trey Amos. Medrano, this guy that they think is going to play a number of different positions. See Trey Amos right there. Joe Witt Jr. said every day of training camp has been a good day for him. And Medrano, they think he's like a cross between Jeremy Chin, who was so good for the Commanders last season, and Frankie Louvu. We're going to hear from those guys at 7. We're going to see him check on the field, wearing the burgundy and gold, taking the field for the Commanders tonight.
You will hear a lot from the guys who aren't playing during the broadcast. We're going to do interviews on the sideline with the guys who are not playing, which is big. Back to Bill for a second. The fact that he did scout team was one of the major points when they went into their scouting room and the combine and said, wait a second, you didn't play, but you played scout team when you could have not done that. That was a big thing for them. So a lot of jobs, even tonight, on the line, Leslie. Not ours, not our jobs. I don't think.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know? Okay, great. Jobs on the line, young guys on this club trying to make a name for themselves, and then we'll see what takes place afterwards. And we got the broadcast as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it sounds like what I'm hearing you say is the coaching staff is taking into consideration not just what they see on the field, but what these young men were doing when they didn't have to do it. The character, the consistency, the grit, all of those things play into what they're trying to create here, and hopefully what they're trying to whittle down to that 53-man practice squad, full squad that they've got to get down from 90, right?
Yeah, it's DQ. It came in with a definite purpose, and that was to change the culture in the building. He's doing that, change the culture on the squad. He's doing that. Guys across the league want to come, free agents want to come because they've heard of what DQ is like, and now rookies are getting to experience it for the first time. This is going to be a really cool night. I'm excited to call the game. Later on, Brian Mitchell, the legend, will join me for a little look at his take on things, because I hear he can talk.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard that's part of his ministry too. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. You both are going to be great on the call, and we're all excited to see how this all comes together a little later tonight, to see the team and to see our home team out there with them. All right, guys, we're also going to have a little